Well, how's everybody doing this Monday? Woo-hoo! Well, that sounded like the most Monday crowd ever. I said, how are we doing this Monday? Woo-hoo! Come on, it can't be that bad. You're here at the listening room. You're about to hear some great music. Hopefully, if you're like me, I didn't bring my drink up because I forgot it. But hopefully, if you're like me, you're having a nice little drink or two if you're of age. Well, my name is Kaylin Roberson, and for those of you guys who don't know who we are the song Suffragettes. And how many of you guys, this is your first time in Nashville? We got some newbies. First time at the show? Someone said nope, someone is a regular. Welcome back. But yeah, we got started about almost 8 years ago. It's been 7 years now since Song Suffragettes got started, and it really got started just because there's been a lot of unfairness towards females in country music. Just this past year, only 15% of songs that were on the radio were by solo female artists, which is absolutely insane. That number needs to be a lot higher. And tonight you guys are going to find out why, because we have such amazing talent on the stage today. So yeah, give these ladies a hand. Yeah. And we have a newbie. We call this red chair the new chair for all our new Song Suffragettes. Y'all, there have been over 300 female songwriters and artists who have been on this stage. We are not a band. That would be a really big band. But every week, new girls get to come up and play their songs and perform. And our goal, we're not here to bash all the male in country music. We're just here to show you guys, some awesome females. And so, yeah, hopefully you walk away from this and you found a new artist that you love, or you go listen to more female country music. That's our goal. So we're going to get started. I'm going to stop talking. Oh.
What a service.
There we go. Cheers. And that's Todd Cassidy, everybody. This is why they pay him the good bucks. All right. So over here we got Paige Rose. Yeah. And then we got Julia Williams. And we got Sam Hatmaker over here. And last but never least, we got Sasha McVeigh. Awesome. Let's get started, ladies.
Well, Kaylin talked about getting things kicked off. I'll play a drinking song to get things kicked off. You got a drink delivered to the stage. We got people having a good time. Like Kaylin said, my name is Paige Rose. Do we got anybody with us that likes to drink whiskey? Yeah.
That's what I'm drinking.
I was like, I know Kaylin does. I'm a girl who likes myself some whiskey, too, and once upon a time, I went on a date with this guy who had a lot of opinions on the fact that I like to drink whiskey.
Boo.
Yeah, none of them were super positive. In fact, it's the only date I've ever walked out on. So, yeah.
I'd walk out on that date, too.
You're right. So I decided to write a little song about it. I put this out in November. It's called Whiskey Drinker. To sip champagne in the corner and leave a lipstick stain on the rim. I had my legs crossed, lips closed, waiting on your cue to go. I always went along with what you did, but now I'm over it. So pour me up something strong. Tonight I'll be
I'm not a whiskey drinker, but that song makes me want to start, so then I can play it,
Happy to help
at like
anytime.
really loud out of my window of the car as I drive down, and be like, I'm a whiskey drinker. I'm gonna be like, she's so cool.
Just not while you're
oh,
driving.
well, yeah. I know. I'm like,
Not advice.
that's very true. Just the songs playing, and so people think that I'm cool while they
I
see
promise we're
while
good
they see my
influences.
impeccable driving, because I'm an incredible driver. Anyway, what a way to start. Hello, everyone. My name is Julie Williams. It is so great to be here on this stage. I always like to start off with a song that I feel like helps people get to know me. This is a song I put out last year. Oh, thank you. This is a song I put out last year. It's called Southern Curls. It's about this head of curls, this pile of curls on my head that I love now, absolutely love now. But when I was younger, I really didn't. It took me a lot of years to learn to love my hair, and in that, learn to love myself as myself. And I think a lot of us have had those things in our life where maybe we didn't love ourselves for who we are, and then had to learn how to. So this is a song about that journey. It's called Southern Curls. Southern baby, bow-tied, big girl, white-eyed, new white shoes. Mama put my coat on, kissed me, and sent me off to school. For my first day at a new place, Daddy held my hand and walked me down the hallway. Then he waved and said they'll love you. Not all Southern girls are met with open doors. Some of us I look down on before we're even born. Clothes are too tight, skin is too dark to feel beautiful just as we are. I'm a Southern girl with the wrong kind of Southern curves, with the wrong kind of Southern curves. Newly 15, lipstick sneaking, mama's high heel shoes. Off to my first school dance, will I get my first kiss too? Was on cloud 9 till I heard my biggest crush tell me I'd have better luck with my own kind. And I cried 'cause I knew not all Southern girls are met with open doors. Some of us I look down on before we're even born. Clothes are too tight, skin is too dark to feel beautiful just as we are. I'm a Southern girl with the wrong kind of Southern curves, with the wrong kind of Southern curves. Wish I could tell the bow-tied girl that feels alone inside this world that she's gonna be okay. The times are changing, but the world still tries to pull me down. I've had to fight to love myself. Sometimes it feels like I can't breathe. I fight so no one has to feel that anymore. "23 in Music City with dreams and high-heel boots, singing for a crowd of blue eyes. Will they want me to? But all those mean words that ruled my world don't make me feel like less than anymore, because I know that I glow and so do you. Not all Southern girls are met with open doors, but all of us are beautiful from the moment we were born. Clothes aren't too tight, skin ain't too dark. We are beautiful just as we are. We are Southern girls with our own kind of Southern curves,
with our own kind of southern curls, with our own kind of southern curls.
Thank you.
Yes, you are, girl. If anything, I'm attempting to get your hair, your kind of curls.
Your southern curls are popping tonight.
Well, how are we liking it so far? Is everyone doing good? Everyone hanging in there? Look, I know it's really hard. I've been the one in the audience. I know it's really hard to be quiet and just listen to amazing songs. It's so difficult. You guys have such a hard job. But we got a couple rounds for you guys, so hang in there. This song I'm going to do is actually my latest release. It's called Because of Me. And you can find it on Spotify, Apple Music. And it's a breakup song. It's basically just about watching the person that you used to date move on with somebody new and take everything that they learned from you and apply it to somebody else. And that sucks. And I feel like that's my trend when it comes to exes. They always find their forever person after me. And I'm starting to think it's not a coincidence. He'll give the credit to his mama, say a small town raised him right, blame it on being old-fashioned when he waits to leave till you get inside. I know you're gonna wonder where he learned it from. I bet he treats you better than anyone, 'cause the way he opens the door before you get in his truck, the way he kisses you twice because one ain't enough, the way he says how he feels whenever you're on his mind, the way he waits up forever to hear goodnight, the way he makes up with sorry I messed up, the way he looks at you when you first wake up, the way he holds you tight until you fall asleep. Girl, the way he loves you is because of me. Girl, the way he loves you is because of me. He learned a lot when I left him, like what a girl's worth. Yeah, you'll probably be his last kiss, but I was his first. The way he opens the door before you get in his truck, the way he kisses you twice because one ain't enough, the way he says how he feels whenever you're on his mind, the way he waits up forever to hear goodnight, the way he makes up with sorry I messed up, the way he looks at you when you first wake up, the way he holds you tight until you fall asleep. Girl, the way he loves you is because of me. Girl, the way he loves you is because of me. The way he calls when he's been drinking, the way he already knows what you're thinking. Yeah, he's been there before. So if you're gonna thank somebody for the way he opens the door before you get in his truck, the way he kisses you twice because one ain't enough, the way he says how he feels whenever you're on his mind, the way he waits up forever to hear goodnight, the way he makes up for sorry I messed up, the way he looks at you when you first wake up, the way he holds you tight until you fall asleep. Girl, the way he loves you is because of me. Girl, the way he loves you is because of me. He'll give the credit to his mama and say a small town raised him right. Thank you, guys. Thank you.
I love that song.
I love that song.
Thank you.
I remember first hearing it on TikTok, and I was like, man, this is a jam.
I know that's my favorite thing, because sometimes you like hear the audio of TikTok, you know, while you're like cleaning or something, and I just kind of scroll through it, and then as soon as I hear he'll give the credit to his mom. I'm like, Kaylin!
I know, right?
I love it. That's fun.
That's how we find our music now, right? TikTok.
Yeah, literally.
Yeah,
That's it.
basically.
That's all I listen to. My name is Sam Hatmaker. I am very excited to be here tonight. I'm going to start off with the song that was actually my very first single that I put out last year. And it always feels very appropriate to play it on song Suffragettes because it's one of my girl empowerment songs. I have a couple, but I wrote this one because of an event that happened at a party in my hometown where I told a very funny joke. And then this guy who was just real loud and wearing a backwards hat, you know, you get the idea. He heard the joke, and then he didn't laugh when I said it. And then he ran and told the joke, and then everyone laughed, and I was so mad about it. And so I wanted to write a song about it, and then it turned in kind of this deeper idea besides just me being salty about this joke. But it's called Funny, and it's out everywhere if you want to check it out. Yeah, this is, I love writing women empowerment songs, and, you know, I knew that I wanted it to be my first single because I worked on my project for a really long time. And then the day that I put it out, I got a lot of support and a lot of really awesome messages from women who saw themselves in the song. I was like, this is so cool. And then I got this one message from this guy who was like, so you just hate men? And, yeah. And, like, obviously I don't. That's, like, not the message of the song. But I responded, yes, and. And there's no need for me to share that. I just wanted you guys to know that I am very funny. And this is my song called Funny.
Only get dressed up for your own reflection. If he leads you on, it's the wrong direction. You don't have to like it when he calls you honey. Don't laugh at boys when they're not funny. Don't let him tell you no, don't mean no. It ain't up to him how far you go. You don't know nothing just 'cause you spend money. Don't laugh at boys when they're not funny. 'Cause I almost lost myself for the love of someone else. And there's some things that you can't get back. And I learned the hard way, learning that. So love yourself before you love anybody. And don't laugh at boys when they're not funny. Someone's gonna want you at your worst, and someone's gonna hold you when it hurts. But you don't need someone to make you somebody. Don't laugh at boys when they're not funny. 'Cause I almost lost myself for the love of someone else. And there's some things that you can't get back. And I learned the hard way, learning get dressed up for your own reflection. If he leads you on, it's the wrong direction. You don't have to like it when he calls you honey. So don't laugh at boys when they're not funny.
Thank you.
That song is so powerful. It gives me chills every time I hear you
Thank
sing
you
it.
so much.
And I think we can all accept that you are definitely the funniest person here. Like, never mind just the backwards hat man. Well, you guys, my name is Sasha McVeigh, and this is my first time playing with the song Suffragettes. And it's my first time playing at the listening room, so there's a lot of firsts going on today.
Awesome.
Yeah, so wild, so wild. I've wanted to play this round for the longest time, and to me, this is like on par with playing the Bluebird. So thank you so much for having me, ladies. And yeah. Well, unfortunately, this song doesn't have like a deeper, cool meaning. It's just your basic ex hitting you up, and you've had a bit too much wine. And you kind of think you're a strong, independent woman. You're like, I don't need a man. I like have my own goals in life. But it's been like a really long time, and the wine, and it just sounds like a good idea. But this song actually comes out on Friday. Woo! I know. So if you like it, do all that pre-saving stuff, because it really does help. And it's called Fine Line.
Clock on the stove says midnight. I just took off my high heels. All of a sudden I see my phone light up, and it's you, and I don't know how to feel. 'Cause part of me just got excited, part of me still wants to fight it. Tell you to go to hell, I can't help myself. There's a fine line between I love you and I hate you, and this red wine is making it hard to tell if I should let you knock on my door and pull you in, lock all your cars and go to bed. When it comes to you and I, there's a fine line. There's a fine line, oh. How dare you and those blue eyes? I try to wrap me up again. How you gonna pretend that all these tears I've cried and lonely nights never happened? Oh, why do I wanna taste your lips, feel your skin on my fingertips? You've been out of sight, but you've been far from off my mind. There's a fine line between I love you and I hate you, and this red wine is making it hard to tell if I should let you knock on my door and pull you in, lock all your calls and go in. When it comes to you and I, there's a fine line, oh. There's a fine line, oh. Oh, you've been out of sight, but you've been far from off my mind. There's a fine line, oh. There's a fine line. There's a fine line between I love you and I hate you, and this red wine is making it hard to tell if I should let you knock on my door and pull you in, lock all your calls and go in. fine line. Oh, oh, there's a fine line. Yeah, yeah. Oh, there's a fine line.
Thank you very
Amazing.
much.
Well, now you're a professional. Now you're a
Now
regular.
I'm a professional.
Welcome. All right. Well, now we're on round 2. So,
tell you
Paige, take it away.
Right now, I'm gonna have that stuck in my head for the rest of the day at least.
By the way, I just wanted to say, since this whole song Suffragettes thing got started, literally over 50 girls now probably have gotten publishing deals from performing on stages like this around town, and 25 have gotten label deals. And I mean, it's just crazy. You never know who's going to be on the stage that you're going to see today that might be, you know, the next Kelsey Ballerini or the next Lauren Elena. So,
Or the next American Idol.
or the next American Idol.
Maybe so.
Yeah. On that note, I need a drink.
I was waiting for you. I was like, I need to set her up.
That was a good
Yeah,
segue.
I'm a airing. Me and my boyfriend Matt over there auditioned this season, and we're actually airing. I don't know what time it is, but right now. This is the last episode of auditions. So if you have cable, go watch it. If you recorded it, great. If not, shame on you. You're gonna have to find it on YouTube. So, but yeah. Take it away, Paige.
I really don't know the transition here, but we were kind of talking backstage, and I had an extra song I needed to fill, and I wasn't sure which one I wanted to play, and we kind of got to talking about walking contradictions in life, and I feel like the song just kind of fits it. I'm gonna let it speak for itself on that. This is called Between Me and Jesus.
Between me and Jesus, I haven't called my hometown home since I left at 18 years old, and I know it breaks my daddy's heart. Between me and Jesus, I've had more strangers in my bed than I'd like to admit, 'cause each one's left a different scar. Yeah, there's just some things I'd like to keep between me and Jesus, like I'm rough around the edges. I'm scared I won't get into heaven after all that I've done, and I've given up my demons more often than I should. And I know damn well He wouldn't be the one to judge, but I guess that's just the difference between me and Jesus. I really don't let nobody in, 'cause I feel what happens when I start to let my guard down. And if I'm being honest, I haven't seen a Sunday service in a while, 'cause it makes me nervous that I'll figure out between me and Jesus. I'm rough around the edges. I'm scared I won't get into heaven after all that I've done, and I've given up my demons more often than I should. And I know damn well He wouldn't be the one to judge, but I guess that's
That
Talk
was
about
awesome.
power.
I know. Oh man, Mia, I'm going back and forth of which one I should do. Should I the one with your drum solo, or like more of a story? What do you think?
He said drum
that
solo.
without being biased.
I know. Okay.
Yes,
Okay.
I'm
Okay.
gonna choose
okay.
drum solo for sure.
I wasn't going to do it, but then something that's really fun. The really cool thing about these shows is I just like love watching Mia. Just like, you guys see what she's doing up here? Like, that's crazy. I know. Give her a round of applause. Sometimes I have this one like foot tambourine, the same one. I've got one of those, and I tried really hard once to play and tap at the same time, and it didn't work. Like, and you're doing like a whole bunch of things.
Mia's never heard any of these songs before.
Oh yeah, that's
For the
another
most
thing too.
part.
We're just throwing them at her.
She's never heard
We
them
haven't
before.
practiced any of these, and Mia just like boom. But this one we've done before actually. So now I've set it up. You have to hear her drum solo. So, this is also one of my favorite ones to play too. It's kind of it's like the foil to the other song I did, which the other song was like, it could be seen as sad, I guess, Southern Curls, that even though it has a happy ending, but this is more of like the up-tempo version of what it's like being mixed, have a little color, it can be fun. So this is Mixed Feelings. Imagine there's a horn section playing with me, and then you'll really get it too. I got mixed feelings, got mixed feelings. I got mixed feelings, got mixed feelings. I take up space when I walk in a room. The skin, this hair, I got 'em all confused. Try to box me in. Where are you really from? Who's your mom? Who's your dad? Don't look like either one. I'm not a game. 20 questions can't solve me. Not a puzzle, it's just my family. Making waves with these waves is a blessing. But sometimes all I want is to fit in. I got mixed feelings, got mixed feelings. I got mixed feelings, got mixed feelings. Ba-da-da-da, 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 ba-da-da-da. Some days I shine, melanin glow, big hair, big smile, like a magic show. Next day I'm flat like my day 3 curls. Tired of standing now while I'm walking through the world. But you're so bold, so brave in your own skin. People tell me when I'm just living, making waves where these waves is a blessing. But sometimes all I want is to fit in. I got mixed feelings, got mixed feelings. I got mixed feelings, got mixed feelings. Ba-da-da-da, 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 ba-da-da-da. More hair, more stairs, more love, more life, more trials, but more love. More hair, more stairs, more love. More life, more trials, but more love. 'Cause I got mixed feelings, got mixed feelings. I got mixed feelings, got mixed feelings. Hey, I got mixed feelings, got mixed feelings. I got mixed feelings, got mixed feelings. Ba-da-da-da, 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 ba-da-da-da. I switched up the ending a little bit.
That's one
Just
of my
to keep you
favorite
on your
songs
toes.
of yours. I love that one.
Thank you.
I feel like that's my new like cleaning song. Like when I'm walking around my house.
Yep.
Yeah, that'd be a good
And I'm
one.
in the process of recording that, so
Oh.
yeah, I think it's gonna be the title track of my next EP. So stay tuned.
Yeah. All right. Well, I'm committing writer suicide and playing a new one, and I forgot my phone, so we're just gonna have to sing it from the heart. And sometimes, if the heart gets carried away, the mind can't keep up with the lyrics. But we're gonna figure it out. Me and my boyfriend wrote this with my roommate Bailey, and we actually were listening to like hot country and heard a Tim McGraw song, and I grew up on Tim McGraw, and I'm not a big fan of his new stuff. And we kind of like changed the song, and I was like, did we just press skip on a Tim McGraw song? And I was like, dang it. And what it was I miss, like, Tim McGraw to me is like the dad of country music. And I miss the storytelling in country music. And I saw some headline about a contestant on Idol, actually, not a current one, I think a couple seasons back, but who got in a really bad drunk driving accident and killed somebody. And so I was like, man, you know what? I'm going to write what's real and stop just trying to come up with cool, twisty titles. So yeah, this one's called Hey Drunk Driver. Hey, drunk driver, tell me, was it worth that one last shot? Bet it wasn't the first time you drove home thinking you never get caught. He was 8, she was 5, sleeping in the back of the car that night when you missed that one red light. And now there's a few empty chairs just sitting at the table. A dad just waiting there, trading faith in for a black label. A house that ain't heard a single laugh, and a clock on the wall that won't turn back. Yeah, there's just some things you can't undo. Yeah, I bet you didn't think it'd ever be you. Hey, drunk driver, was it a broken heart that made you drink like that? Yeah, whatever the reason, oh, I bet it wasn't worse than where you're at. 'Cause she was more than just a mom. She was the words to his favorite song. No, goodbye shouldn't be this long. 'Cause now there's a few empty chairs just sitting at the table. A dad just waiting there, trading faith in for a black label. A house that ain't heard a single laugh, and a clock on the wall that won't turn back. Yeah, there's just some things you can't undo. Yeah, I bet you didn't think it'd ever be you. Well, you had so much going for you on that road you were going down. Ain't it funny how one bad decision can turn your life around? And now there's a few empty chairs just sitting at the table. A dad just waiting there, trading faith in for a black label. A house that ain't heard a single laugh, and a clock on the wall that won't turn back. Yeah, there's just some things you can't undo. Yeah, I bet you didn't think it'd ever be you. Thank you, guys. Thank you.
That was a
Sorry,
very powerful song. Really well written.
Thank you.
All right, I'm gonna play my most controversial song, if that's okay. I don't know if anybody here in the audience today hates me, But if you do, that's okay. But no, I wrote this song pretty recently, actually, with two of my favorite people, Tiffany Goss and Michaela Lynn, who is a fellow song suffragette. And yeah. I had this idea for a long time, and I knew it was something I really wanted to write, and I knew what I wanted to say, but I could not figure out how I wanted to say it. So I had this idea just kind of living inside of me, and I knew I wanted to do something with it. And those ladies kind of helped me figure out the way to articulate it. But I'm kind of giving this disclaimer about it before starting. It's kind of a song just about how I feel like, you know, the past couple of years I know have been like a really strange and crazy time for everybody, and myself included. So I had a lot of time to ask questions, big questions about the world, and I was kind of at a place where kind of had something tragic happen in my life, and I just asked the really big question, why? Why did this have to happen? And I think we all have those questions that are a lot bigger than ourselves, and sometimes the truth is you can feel angry when you don't have the answer to it, and these questions don't have answers. And so that's kind of what this song is about. But I'm putting the disclaimer on here. If the first couple verses sound like mean and judgmental, that's the point. And I'm sorry. I'm asking you to bear with me. And this is called Still Believe in You.
God, is it a sin to hate Christian girls? They're kind of the reason I don't go to church. Everyone who's ever made me insecure got a tattoo of a Bible verse. I really think a lot about the afterlife, but I don't really want to be a Proverbs wife. God, is it a sin if I relate to Eve? I take a lot of things that aren't good for me. God, I hate it here. I want to disappear. Maybe I'm just weird. Would you mind to interfere if I don't let them hurt me? Does that mean I'm not worthy? If I don't believe what they tell me, can I still believe in you? It's hard to understand it when you're growing up. It's nothing that you did, but you're just not enough. I heard it all before I knew who I was, feeling all this guilt for things I hadn't done. God, I hate it here. I wanna disappear. Maybe I'm just weird. Would you mind to interfere if I don't let them hurt me? Does that mean I'm not worthy? If I don't believe what they tell me, can I still believe in you? If I leave it all behind me, I bet you'll know where to find me. I believe in starting over, maybe run and get you closer. God, I hate it here. I want to disappear. If the end is near, would you mind to interfere if I don't let them hurt me? Does that mean I'm not worthy? If I don't believe what they tell me, can I still believe in you? If I don't believe what they tell me, can I still believe in you?
Thank you.
Wow.
Love that one.
I love
Thank
that
you.
one too. Oh
That's
my
such
gosh.
a vulnerable thing to share as
Well,
well.
thank you.
know, So that's amazing. Thank you for sharing that with us.
Emo hours, baby.
You're like my favorite person.
You're mine.
Well, as you may have gathered, I have a very different accent to everybody else on this stage. I try and joke sometimes that I'm from Alabama. That usually lasts like 0.5 of a second. But I've been coming to Nashville for music since 2012, and I got my green card in 2017 and was able to move here. Next month, Next month, I actually can apply for citizenship because you have to be here for 5 years before you can do that. So that's what I'm gonna do. And it's just kind of wild when you look at your life and you look at the journey that you've been on. And somebody sent me a video of me from like 7 years ago playing a show, and I was watching it and I got really teared up because I wish I could go back and tell like my former self where I was gonna be now. But so my mom's here tonight. She's over there. And I actually lied to her before we came to this show because I told her I wasn't going to play this song because I didn't want her to be mentally prepared for it. And I'm also not really mentally prepared to play it, but we've all kind of played vulnerable songs like so far, so I feel like if we cry on stage, it's fine. Me and my mom are like the Thelma and Louise of country music. We do everything together. She pretty much sacrificed everything to come over here and do this with me for the last 10 years. She's been there for me, like opening for Luke Bryan, and she's been there in the Motel 6 washing the laundry in the bathtub. And everything in between, really. So this song's called Mama, and I wrote this in 2012, and it's going to be coming out for Mother's Day in May. I don't know why it's taken me that long to do anything with it, because we as songwriters procrastinate and we hoard songs for years. But I refuse to hoard songs anymore. So, Mum, this one's for you, and I wouldn't be on this stage right now if it wasn't for you. So, yeah.
6:20 on a Wednesday in the March of '94. That was the day you became mine and I became yours. A little girl with big dreams, I grew up with quite a few. You do everything you could to make them all come true. And I hope you know how much you mean. You are the wind beneath my wings, the very reason that I breathe, the only one who truly understands and believes in me. When I'm blinded by the darkness, you're the light that guides me through. You're my best friend, my hero, my world, my mama. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Beautiful and loving from the outside to the end. Always giving, never taking. That's how it's always been. And I don't know what I'd do without you. You are the wind beneath my wings, the very reason that I breathe, the only one who truly understands and believes in me. When I'm blinded by the darkness, you're the light that guides me through. You're my best friend, my hero, my world, my mama. Yeah, mama.
You're everything I hope to be and more. Mama, yeah, my mama. I love you. Shots,
I'm not crying,
shots,
you're
shots.
crying. Y'all, once my left eye gets started, it doesn't stop. All right, well, before we start this next round, Miss Mia over here, who we have just talked so highly about, is going to play us a song. And if you didn't know, she has a YouTube channel, and on it, she literally plays everything. So go check that out. Also, while she's getting the keyboard set up, I meant to mention this earlier, but we do love to play for free, but we also do accept tips. If you guys just want to Venmo Song Suffragettes, we all split it. So yeah, feel free to do that.
I think there's PayPal too.
PayPal. Any kind of paying method that you have, I'm sure that Song Suffragettes has it. That's how you spell Song Suffragettes up there. But yeah, if you guys have liked any of the songs tonight, also be sure to give these ladies a follow. Literally every follow counts, every stream counts. You're playing a small role in a big part. So please do that. And yeah.
And make sure you watch Kaylin's audition.
Yes.
American Idol. Go give
Stream
it. Go give
Kaylin's
it,
audition.
Go on YouTube. Give it. Like a couple of the auditions have kind of gone like semi-viral. I saw one the other day. It was like number 3 on YouTube. So like
For sure, yeah.
Watch that. Watch the audition.
If I seem out of it right now, that is definitely why. I'm a mixture between like very nervous and very excited at the same time. So
Well, it's a big deal. It's a big deal.
thank you. I appreciate it.
We're so proud of you. You're
Thank
so
you.
awesome. Ah, I'm so excited to see you shine.
Thank you so much
Mia.
for stalling. That was awesome.
Yeah.
Literally
I
backstage.
did a
was
terrible
like,
job at it, but
No,
yeah.
I thought that was really
You're
well. It was very
killing
natural.
She's a natural. I was like, hey, it's gonna take me a minute this week, so please say whatever. I don't care. So yeah, speaking of, I don't typically have a keyboard with me, and for the past few weeks, we stream this show on YouTube every single Monday. And I'm here every Monday. So I've been asking the YouTube streamers to pick the songs that I play. Like I give them some to vote from. And of course today I only gave them the options that I can play keys on. And I think it was the Last Dance. Okay. I'm not surprised. I knew this was gonna get chosen.
Oh, I'm so excited. This is my favorite.
We've had a lot of heavy hitters recently. Like this past round was like pretty tough. This song is also a ballad, but it can mean whatever you want it to. So take that as you will. This is called Last Dance. Hello, paranoia. You've been a good friend, walking beside me through thick and the thin. I've kept every secret, built up like an army, preparing for war that I'll never win, but I'll still fight it. Last dance, did you memorize all the steps? Yeah. Feel the curtain falling, it's the end. Last
I know, it's really sad that we only get to hear one from her. It really
know,
is.
right?
But if you just come every Monday, then, I mean, you'll just learn all of Mia's songs.
Even so.
I have to tell you, it's pretty fascinating to watch from this angle. I've never sat next to you while you do it. That was very enthralling for me.
I have a question. Wait, so I'm seeing like both feet. You're
there's
using
a
them for
lot going on up
percussion.
here.
What are you using for a pedal? For like your keyboard?
Oh, no, it's just a sound that has
It just
yeah.
it just does it. And then there's like strings and I heard some bass in there too. I was like,
I'm gonna have to watch this back on YouTube to see what you were doing because I'm like I couldn't see it. I'm like, how are there so many instruments?
It's like a magic
playing?
trick.
I
Yeah.
feel like we had earlier this year we had this thing called the Suffragette Summit where they brought all these speakers. It was awesome. Thank you, Todd, for putting this together, and we got to ask these questions of these industry speakers. I feel like at the next Suffragette Summit, Mia, you should give like a master class
On what
Honestly.
on you. And
cajon course.
yes, I would.
This is like
I
more
would
than
love it.
cajon, though.
This is. I know. It's like.
This is like X Games mode.
As a drummer, I had to turn my cajon into a drum set. I can't just hit a box. Like I need some entertainment here.
Yeah, yeah. Well, you did it, and it's awesome. So we love you, Mia.
Well, I guess this is our last one.
Last day.
Last one. I have a song coming out in 2 weeks.
Woo!
It's pretty cool. It's coming out April 1st. No joke. Yeah. Don't know why I decided that, but I went through a really messy breakup at the beginning of the pandemic, and it was kind of one of those things where we said it was over, but it wasn't really over for like a year after that. And two of my very best friends and I kind of sat down and wrote this little song about it. I wrote this with Nicole Miller and Natasha Myers. This is called Can't Win a Breakup. Your hand on her waist, whatever it takes to make me jealous. My hand in his, but you pretend you don't even notice. I'm still wearing your t-shirt, 'cause it hurts you to see me out in it. We tell our friends that we call it quits, but we won't forget about it. 'Cause we both wanna be the last one standing on the inside when the door slams. We wanna make it hurt, get the last word. We'll both do whatever it takes. Who can set the higher stakes, as if losing us wasn't enough. You can't win a breakup. I want you to be happy, but not if you're happy with somebody else. And we could be happy if we could just learn to be by ourselves. I'm still wearing your t-shirt, 'cause it hurts me to slip out of it, and nobody knows better. So somebody surrenders, 'cause we both wanna be the last one standing on the inside when the door slams. We wanna make it hurt, get the last word. We'll both do whatever it takes. Who can set the higher stakes, as if losing us wasn't enough. You can't win a breakup. Your hand on her waist, my hand in his. I want you to be happy. We could be happy, but we both wanna be the last one standing on the inside when the door slams. We wanna make it hurt, get the last word. We'll both do whatever it takes. Who can set the higher stakes, as if losing us wasn't enough.
It has been such a joy to sit next to you and just hear this beautiful voice and on this whole stage with all these amazing women. This is just
Paige, where can they find you?
that's a great.
On
Find me under Paige Rose Music. That is Paige, and then Rose like the flower.
Awesome.
I love it. I'm so excited to give
Me
the
too.
little follow after and be friends and everything. Awesome. Well, thank you all so much for being here tonight. I know all of us, we had a time where we weren't able to be on the stage and play music, so every time we get to be up here in front of an audience as amazing as yourself, it's such a blessing. So thank you all so much, and the YouTube audience as well for tuning in every week. We really appreciate it. So for this last one I'm going to do, it's sometimes it's really hard to, as a songwriter, not feel a sense of responsibility sometimes when there are things going on in the world. You know, it's always so fun to play really fun stuff too, but there's this feeling, you know, a lot of the greats that we all listen to, you know, what inspired them and got them to write was when things were going on in the world, and I feel like I can't stand on stage and be like, oh, it's all happy, when you can turn on the news and see in Ukraine that there are people who are losing their homes and their families, and so I wanted to do this song that I wrote actually when I was in college. When I was in college, I worked for I ran a refugee mentoring program for kids in North Carolina, and I had just the amazing honor of like meeting all these families and kids and talking with people of like what home meant for them, the home that they left and the new home that they were trying to build. And that was at a time when I was away from home. I'm from Florida, and that was tough. And just through conversations about home, with some of my friends, came up with this song called "Take Me Home" that I feel like over the years, it's just taken on new meaning as I've moved to Nashville, as I was away from home during the pandemic, and I feel like we all have the word home means different things to each one of us. So that's kind of what this song is about. It's called "Take Me Home," and this is for all the folks in Ukraine. We haven't been here for a while, as you can see. Dust clinging to the table where we used to eat. These floors strained with every step, threatening to break. Sunlight casting shadows as we walk across this place. But for a moment, these walls feel like home. A memory of memories, fragile and old. Take me home. For the first time in a while, I spent years living, daydreaming how it should have been. Take me home. I run my fingers down the side, 'cause in years of living I've forgiven the cracks I saw as a child. Take me home. Oh, oh, take me home. In the closet I found pictures that never had a place, full of crooked smiles and half-open eyes, taken as we looked away. But in this moment, can't see our mistakes, just a memory of memories living on a page. Take me home. For the first time in a while, I spent years living, daydreaming how it should have been. Take me home. I run my fingers down the side, 'cause in years of living I've forgiven the cracks I saw as a child. Take me home. Oh, oh, take me home. I turned to leave, but your shadow kept following me down the street. As the sun went down, rolled up my window, but couldn't let go. I couldn't leave. Take me home.
been a while. I spent years living, daydreaming how it should have been. Take me home. I'll run my fingers down the side, 'cause in years of living I've forgiven the cracks I saw as a child. Take me home. Oh, oh, take me home.
Thank you. Thank you.
Man, this has been a really awesome round. I feel like there's been so many great messages that have come out of this round. Unfortunately, I didn't bring any of my really upbeat, uplifting songs. So this next one is called "Die First," but it's a happy song, believe it or not. And yeah, it's basically an argument that I feel like a lot of couples have. And I wanted to write about it. It goes like this. We can pretend like time is on our side, but baby, we both know that one day our clothes won't fit the same, and we'll go from young to gray and old. Yeah, the good Lord calls everybody home someday, and it might sound bad 'cause I know it ain't a race, but I hope I die first, 'cause I don't want to live without you. Don't wanna know that kind of hurt. No, I don't wanna cry about you. I don't wanna leave this world with a broken heart. I wanna be there in your arms, 'cause I'd rather wait for you in heaven than be stuck in hell on earth. So I hope I die first. Yeah, I hope I die first. I don't want to wake up to an empty right side in this king-size bed. Asking everybody where you went when that Alzheimer's starts kicking in. Yeah, I'd probably never leave the house. I'd curse the stars till I run out of breath. Well, boy, I'm scared to death. I just hope I die first, 'cause I don't want to live without you. Don't want to know that kind of hurt. No, I don't want to cry about you. I don't want to leave this world with a broken heart. I want to be there in your arms, 'cause I'd rather wait for you in heaven than be stuck in hell on earth. So I hope I die first. Yeah, I hope I die first. Yeah, I don't want to cling on to some picture frame, wishing you were here just for one more day, so I could hear you tell me it'll get better. But we ain't gonna live forever, so I hope I die first, 'cause I don't wanna live without you. Don't wanna know that kind of hurt. No, I don't wanna cry about you. I don't wanna leave this world with a broken heart. I wanna be there in your arms, 'cause I'd rather wait for you in heaven than be stuck in hell on earth. So I hope I die first. Yeah, I hope I die first. Yeah, I hope I die first. Thank you guys, thank you. Not to give you a spoiler alert, I guess it's already probably aired, so I can just go ahead and tell you now. But Luke Bryan didn't like that song.
Well,
He didn't. He didn't. And if you disagree, then I like you. Oh, yeah, go ahead, girl.
We're all sharing tuners on stage tonight.
Pass the tuner.
Well, this has been so much fun. Thank you to Suffragettes for having me today. Once again, my name is Sam Hatmaker. If you've enjoyed yourself, you can follow me on Instagram, TikTok, Twitter, all that, whatever you use at Sam Hatmaker. And if you haven't enjoyed yourself, then sorry, that sucks. But so far with my songs, I've addressed feminism and faith, and now I want to talk about how I'm a bad influence. So that's what we're ending with. I actually got a request for this song on Facebook, I think it was, and this is called Bad Intentions. Does anybody hear a bad influence? Literally just me? Okay, whatever. Well, I'm about to influence you guys to be bad, I guess.
Close your eyes and say a prayer and sing your hallelujahs. When the fight, I don't play fair. Now I'm coming to ya. I think I want ya. I think I'm gonna make you wanna need me like you're never gonna leave me. Watch you love me while I'm leaving. Like, boy, you best believe it. I'm bad, bad, bad. Intentionally bad, bad, bad. Look at it feels good, good. Don't know that it should. I have to mention I have some bad intentions. Have you wanting more? I'm gonna take you to euphoria, knocking down your picket fence and burning up suburbia. I think I want ya. I think I'm gonna make you wanna need me die every time you see me alive, just for the feeling. I'll make you a believer in bad, bad, bad. Intentionally bad, bad, bad. Look at it feels good, good. Don't know that it should. I have to mention I have some bad intentions. Run, fast as you can, 'cause you never get enough. Once you have it in your hands, you better run, 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 fast as you can, 'cause you never get enough. Once you have it in your hands, oh, make you want it bad, bad, bad. Intentionally bad, but God, it feels good, good. Don't know that it should. I have to mention I have some bad intentions. I have to mention, but God, it just feels so good. Oh, I have to mention I have some bad intentions.
Thank you.
Wow. Okay. Well, I guess this is my last song. Thank you so much, ladies, for having me and sharing this stage with me. Thank you, Todd, for letting me do this and having thank you for being here for my bucket list moment that hopefully I will talk about for years to come. This last one is it's a bit of a breakup song, but it's kind of upbeat, so therefore it's less sad, I think. I don't know. You tell me. This is kind of a new one, so again, I'm committing songwriter suicide by trying to play a new song, hoping that I remember all of the words. It's not recorded yet, so if it's good, tell me. If it sucks, well, there you go. I just won't record it. But I think one of the hardest things when you go through a breakup is that kind of period where you kind of hope it's like in the movies when you kind of find each other again. So it can be really hard to kind of get over that. So this song's called Meant to Be.
Ever since you left, baby, I've been searching for the signs that tell me to move on or hold on. I'm just reading between the lines. My friends keep saying this bed I'm making is one I shouldn't be laying in. Maybe it was a match made in heaven, but the stars didn't align. Maybe we were made for each other. It was the right place, wrong time. If I knew what I know now, back then, would it make a difference? Maybe it was you, maybe it was me. Maybe we just weren't meant to be. I know we can't keep going back and forth like this, stuck in a cycle like a vinyl record, but I can't quit. 'Cause every time I try, you up and cross my mind, and I can't get over it. Maybe it was a match made in heaven, but the stars didn't align yet. Maybe we were made for each other. It was the right place, wrong time. If I knew what I know now, back then, would it make a difference? Maybe it was you, maybe it was me. Maybe we just weren't meant to be. Oh, meant to be. Maybe it was a match made in heaven. Maybe we were made for each other. Maybe it was a match made in heaven, but the stars didn't align. Oh, maybe we were made for each other. It was the right place, wrong time. If I knew what I know now, back then, would it make a difference? Maybe it was you, maybe it was me. Maybe we just were meant to be. Oh, meant to be. Ever since you left, babe, I've been searching for the signs.
Thank you very much. My name is Sasha McVeigh. You can find me on everything at Sasha McVeigh Music. Thank you so much. I'm the British one. There's not many of us.
Well, guys, you made it through. How did everybody do? Yeah, we're doing good. Sweet. Well, don't get out of your seat yet, because we like to end the show with a cover song. And this song, I actually watched Carly Pearce and Ashley McBride kill it on the ACMs. And if you didn't get to see that, I mean, you guys need to watch it, because it's just absolutely amazing. This is an amazing song, and we're happy to cover it. This has Never Wanted to Be That Girl. You helped me change the tire in a sicko parking lot. said we both could use a beer. So I said, hell, why not? It started out as one night, turned to 6 months just like that. We never had a ring on, so I never thought to ask. But then last night I saw a message on his phone that said, hey babe, what time you coming home?
Never wanted to be that girl, never wanted to hate myself. I thought this kind of lonely only happens to somebody else. Being the other one when there's another one. God, this feels like hell. Thought I knew who I was, but it's getting hard to tell. I never wanted to be that girl.
I heard about those women that didn't have a clue. They just make excuses like my mama used to do. Jump in the shower just as soon as he comes out. I spent half an hour going through his phone.
Never wanted to be that girl. I never wanted to hate myself. I thought this kind of lonely only happens to somebody else. Being the other one when there's another one. God, this feels like hell. I thought I knew who I was, but it's getting hard to tell. I never wanted to be that girl. Oh, and I feel stupid, and I feel cheap. I feel used, and I feel weak. I never wanted to be that girl. I never wanted to hate myself. I thought this kind of lonely only happens to somebody else. Being the other one when there's another one. God, this feels like hell. Thought I knew who I was. It's getting hard to tell. Never wanted to be that girl. I never wanted to be that girl.
All right, y'all. Thank you guys so much. Again, please follow all of these lovely ladies up here. I hope you guys have a great Monday night.
Thank you so
Thank you,
much.
Kaylin, to our amazing host.